The idea for this film came about one night while I was sitting on my bed. I sneezed, and then realized that I've never in my life seen myself sneeze. Wait, was the door shut? I have a mirror on the inside. Maybe I looked up at myself post-sneeze and then had the thought. Let's try this again. You know what? On second thought, I don't think the door was open, but I'll leave it because it would be more cinematic of me. Anyway, this got me thinking about that old Edison film, The Sneeze. What was the intention behind it? Were they thinking about how nobody in the world had ever before seen themselves sneeze? A physically impossible feat before that moment? At that moment, I knew I had to make this film. But hold on, that's not really me. That's David. This is me. This is a recreation. But so is this. Fred Ott wasn't just documented sneezing. He used snuff, stuck it up his nose to get himself to sneeze. I'm not one for tobacco, so I'll have to pursue alternate means to get myself to do the same. According to Fred, per this New York Times announcement of his death in 1936, the snuff was provided by Edison himself. Edison didn't pay his men much, despite their 55-hour work week. Instead, the millionaire claimed it was not the money they want, but the chance for their ambition to work. However, in the case of Fred, it seems that this was actually true. He worked with Edison from the 1870s until the inventor's death in 1931, and he even named his kid Alva Edison Ott. I don't like Edison nearly as much as Mr. Ott did. Yeah, fuck this guy. The only good thing he did was make it so he'd remember Mr. Fred Ott. Anyway, I was telling my friend Kaden about this film project and how I need to get myself to sneeze. She recounted the following story, which I will now recreate for you using AI-generated art. Soon after starting her new job, Kaden was making breakfast in her small little kitchen. Her cats were hanging out, and after she ate breakfast, she went to put the dishes away, but she accidentally broke the pepper shaker, sending glass and pepper everywhere. She put the cats in the other room, and when she came back, she started sneezing uncontrollably. I initially wanted to tell the story with some fun animation, but my skills lie elsewhere. Fred Ott recorded his sneeze in West Orange, New Jersey. I'm recording mine in Oxford, Ohio. As far as I know, I'm the first person to try and recreate Fred Ott's sneeze. I am not, however, the first person fascinated by it and what it might tell us about ourselves. In the 1970s, archivist David Shepard made a film called Raymond Rohauer Presents The Sneeze. Rohauer was notorious for seizing the copyrights of thousands of old films, doing so by altering the prints and adding intertitles. Here's Shepard's parody. I've decided to use pepper in the place of snuff. Let's sneeze. Despite my best efforts, the sneeze did not come. I just made myself cry. So I took a little break and then gave it another shot. And this time around, I did get my sneeze. Look at that joy on my face. I wonder if that's how Fred Ott felt 129 years ago when he saw himself sneeze. I bet he did. I bet that what motivates us to make film hasn't changed since its beginnings. It's the simple joy of seeing ourselves as we are, reflected back on screen. Cheers, Fred.